Hey, Pearl Noir here, your sensual Jiminy Cricket. I wanted to just connect with you and let you know why I created the Tease and what you can expect in this online activation. Number one, I found myself witnessing so many therapists, mission-led CEOs, entrepreneurs, the healers of the world admit that although they're the strong one who's holding it down for everyone, pouring into everyone every single day, they're stuck on autopilot. They're disconnected from their body. They don't trust their femininity right now. And to quote someone very powerful, not on my watch, okay? If you know, you know. And I believe that intimacy is so very important, and honoring your femininity is so very important, especially if you do identify as the strong one, as the nurturer, as the powerhouse, as the healer. And I believe there's a disconnect because when we think of ancient practices, when we think of a lot of our ancestors, what they were doing, right? There was always a women's circle. There was always a time of the month where the women gathered and it was seen as sacred, and you always moved your hips together. You chatted with one another. You could even think about, back in the days, the salon culture and getting your hair done. And if you still do that, you know how important that is. And so when we have replaced seeing your femininity as sacred with intimacy now being you doom scrolling when you get off work, watching traumatic news, seeing traumatic images, or winding down to watch things like Law and Order. And so my question to you is, well, how can you feel connected to your body? How can you trust your femininity if everywhere you look on social media, on the news, on the TV, the movies that you stream, there's always harm being done to someone who looks like you? So I want to invite you into the Tease. And this is not a dance class where you're going to be asked to do hard choreography that's going to continue to make you, stress out. This is about you getting out of your head and back into your body. I'm going to show you how to feel sacred and powerful with a water ritual. I'm going to ask you to slow down and guide you through a sensual guided touch so you can feel your skin again and understand that maybe you're not numb and disconnected. Maybe you just need to be more intimate and intentional with yourself. I'm going to walk you through tapping into that ancestral power through sound, making noise, clapping your hands, stomping your feet, moving your hips, or as the kids say, move that ass in a circle. Okay, let's get to moving it because we have to move our body to come back home, right? And then, of course, because it is me, we're definitely going to be playful, fun, and flirty. And I'm going to show you how to kind of reclaim that power, how to reclaim the parts of your personality you have been suppressing through storytelling and the art of the tease, the art of burlesque. But again, this is not about you learning a new dance routine. This is not about you putting on some heels and pretending to be a character. I'm inviting you to call on those parts of you have suppressed to survive, excuse me. I'm asking you to call in that femininity, to trust yourself again. So if you feel the call, please join me for the Tease. I would love to have you. And if you have any questions, feel free to go to that book a consultation tab and let's get on the call and let's make it do what it do. All right, y'all. Pearl Noir once again, and I am on a mission to be a healing, sensual Jiminy Cricket, and I'm proud to say I've been doing it since 2012, back when Skype and MySpace were a thing, okay? You are in good hands. All right, can't wait to connect with you. Mwah.